Prepare yourself for a deep dive into the world of investing and renewable energy as he explores the fascinating potential brought about by climate change and the decarbonization of our energy sources, with a focus on Tesla. Join visionary investor and entrepreneur Chamath Palihapitiya. Chamath shares his reasoning for betting on this firm and why he thinks it has the ability to upend the utilities market. According to Chamath, Tesla possesses all the necessary components to upend the current stock market system, including superior financial results, market leadership, investor trust, and limitless supplier shares. When taken as a whole, Chamath believes these elements will give Tesla a price per share that is unprecedented in the history of tech stocks. Learn the four main criteria Chamath looks at, from political advantage to product market fit, when assessing a business. Anyone interested in investing in Tesla or the future of energy should watch this video. Watch the script from Chamath Palihapitiya, but be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons first. During a recent interview, Chamath was questioned about his current point of interest. "If I'm being really honest, I think that the biggest opportunity for economic growth of our generation is climate change," he replied. By reducing the carbon footprint of sustainable energy sources, such as residential solar power coupled with storage and software, one can easily comprehend the amount of energy they have produced, its economic worth, and the amount they have given back to the grid. One of the most fascinating things is when you don't have to create speakers and inverters. I've been convinced of this for a while and have discussed it in public around Tesla. This is due to the possibility of utility disruption. And Chamath is right, boy. For several reasons, Tesla has the ability to upend utility companies. 1. Energy storage One of the biggest manufacturers of batteries worldwide, Tesla has created a variety of energy storage solutions that let consumers, companies, and utilities store electricity produced by renewable sources. Utilities can lessen their dependency on conventional power plants and even out the oscillations in the generation of renewable energy by employing energy storage. 2. Electric vehicles One of the top manufacturers of electric cars is Tesla. There may be a movement away from gasoline-powered automobiles as the market for EVs expands. This would lower the need for oil and thus lower the need for fossil fuel-based electricity. In order to accommodate EV charging, utilities would need to make infrastructure investments in response to this change in consumer demand. 3. Solar power One of the biggest home solar installers in the U.S., SolarCity was acquired by Tesla in 2016. Tesla may be able to lower the demand for electricity from utilities by encouraging the usage of solar power. Utilities would have to adjust to a new market in which consumers produce and use their own electricity instead of depending entirely on the grid. 4. Energy management Tesla is working on a virtual power plant that would combine energy storage devices to form a decentralized power grid. The company has also developed software that lets consumers control their energy storage and usage. Customers might be able to resell their extra electricity to utilities in this way, opening up a new source of income for both companies and households. In general, Tesla's goods and services have the ability to upend the conventional utility business by encouraging the use of renewable energy, lowering the need for fossil fuels, and opening up new sources of income for clients. Chamath is absolutely correct when he says that Tesla is the best-positioned firm in the world to fully capitalize on the economic and infrastructure changes brought about by climate change, even though the adjustments will be slow. Chamath continued, "Businesses like that fascinate me, which is why I fell in love with Amazon so quickly after it launched and why I sold all my Facebook stock in 2014 when everyone thought I was an idiot, because I had presented a case for Amazon's $3 trillion market cap in front of 5,000 people at the Lincoln Center for Investors, only to be mocked for doing so. What the weight is at any one time is crucial, as a product could have zero product market fit on day 2 or great product market fit on day 200, Chamath explained when asked about the criteria he uses to evaluate companies for investment. The integrity and openness of the management group is the second aspect. Once more, this is just the weight. It can be high, low, or somewhere in between. It can also change, but it always exists regardless of how old the firm is. It could be 2 days old or 200 million years old. The third is headwinds or tailwinds, as defined by Chamath, which refers to whether the business is focusing on a project that has higher prospects and is not well represented by the past. Tesla is benefiting from headwinds for multiple reasons. Obviously, one is the switch to electric cars. Numerous nations and areas, like California and Europe, have established goals to gradually replace gasoline-powered cars with electric ones. This move strengthens Tesla's position as a top manufacturer of electric vehicles. Naturally, there is also a growing need for renewable energy. Concerns about air pollution and climate change are driving a global move towards renewable energy, which is expanding the market for solar and energy storage devices. Tesla is positioned to profit from this trend because to its acquisition of SolarCity and its development of energy storage solutions. Tesla is a very well-known brand as well. It is linked to sustainability and innovation, which aids in drawing clients and investors interested in cutting-edge technology and businesses that practice environmental responsibility. Technological developments in batteries also have a significant role. Rapid advancements in battery technology could lower the cost of EVs and increase their appeal to a larger variety of consumers. Tesla has an advantage over rivals since it is one of the top businesses in battery technology. Government support is obviously essential. Tesla may profit from the numerous incentives that governments over the world are providing to encourage the use of EVs and renewable energy sources. For instance, the federal government of the United States has put out a proposal to significantly fund EV infrastructure and provide incentives for EV purchases. As Chamath has often noted, these challenges are generally increasing demand for Tesla's goods and services and setting the business up for long-term success. Therefore, Chamath's fourth consideration when making an investment in a company is political infanticide, or the degree of dysfunction present. You can learn that by visiting websites such as Glassdoor and listening to the CEO's political correctness during earnings calls or in more direct settings. The sector stands to lose hundreds of billions of dollars in debt if you burn down trillion-dollar power infrastructure, resulting in several utility bankruptcies. The economy would be greatly impacted by this, which is why Chamath is making significant investments in businesses that might affect the utility sector. Chamath additionally stated, "I think we've started to pay attention to Tesla, and we bought these convertible bonds and thought they were great risk-adjusted because, you weren't sure whether the shorts would win and drive the company to the ground." Convertible bonds from Tesla are an example of a hybrid instrument that blends aspects of stocks and bonds. The conversion price, which is a fixed amount, can be used to convert these bonds, which are issued by Tesla, into a fixed number of Tesla common shares. The interest rate on the convertible bonds is fixed, and the bonds have a maturity date when Tesla will return the principal to the bondholders. The bondholders get periodical interest payments at the set rate in the interim. If the bond price hits the conversion price, bondholders can use the conversion option to convert their bonds into Tesla shares, potentially earning a profit if the stock price rises. Over the years, Tesla has released multiple rounds of convertible bonds with different terms and interest rates. The biggest one, which Chamath is most likely referring to here, happened in March 2021 when Tesla released $1.5 billion in convertible senior notes that were due in 2025 and had an interest rate of 0.25% per year, with a conversion price of $1,371 pre-split shares. Investors who wish to reduce their downside risk but think that the issuing company's stock price will increase over time may find convertible bonds appealing. However, Chamath lost probably millions of dollars in the process since, as he would later painfully discover, investing in convertible bonds also carries a lesser potential return than buying the stock directly. To put it another way, if you're going to invest in Elon Musk's companies, are you betting on the jockey in this case? Or are you betting on the business model that he has created for the company that we call Tesla? Chamath asked, referring back to the interview. This is an excellent question since, ultimately, the company's business model should be your top priority when making significant, deliberate investments in technology firms. Let's review the main points. According to Chamath Palihapitiya, this generation's biggest economic potential is related to climate change. His